Hello, everybody. I forgot to post the thing. I literally had it all ready last night to post, and I'm like, we'll get a good head start on it. And I realized I never clicked post. So I had everything ready yesterday, and it is also about to storm. The wind is kicking up. Sammy just ran away like a maniac, and it's about to storm where I am. It's beautiful in the sense, though, that it was 85 degrees. I have this shirt on because it was so hot in this room. I don't know if you can hear the thunder yet. It is booming. Sammy runs and hides for like a half a day as soon as he hears one thing of thunder or lightning. And it has dropped 10 degrees, so it actually has gotten a nice little breeze in here. I have all the windows open. Jesse and Robbie are away. So, being as I see Ninja is in the chat, I see Leading Blind, Amelia, Vero G. We're going to wait a little bit just because I posted it so late. I went from posting it super early to posting it very late. So, being as, oh, it also says, thanks for subscribing. Demonsef, I don't know if I'm reading that right, but I don't know if they're even in the chat. It could be from a video. I recapped myself. Last night I watched parts of it again just to recap myself, so I'm pretty aware of what's going on. But day friends, I am free today, so I will be able to sync along with you, and we will be able to sync along with the start, because I feel like these run right from the start of the episode, so we don't need to do I'll do the clock in case people jump in late. But I'm pretty sure with these, we just start at the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. We're on episode 4. We're on Airship Ambush, which is amazing in the sense that I love airships. If you guys have ever heard me go on rants, I adore old school RPGs with airships. Sid. I always remember the name Sid from Final Fantasy, I believe it is. But I always remember Sid had the airships. Sid with the airships. Stop watch. I'm gonna get the watch up. We'll you know, give some people some time. I also, the reason I said Jesse and Robbie are gone, I have the pipe here. We're gonna pack a new one, and it's good to see Ninja here. I don't know if Colvin's around. I only bring them up because they're typically the ones that do the radiator hitting with me. We'll definitely blah blah blah. We'll definitely be doing some radiators. I got a bunch done yesterday. Episode, or the Patreon exclusive, I think dropped this morning. I had it scheduled, I believe. Those of you who are on Patreon, did I drop it this morning? Because I might have also screwed that up. I do know that I finished it, and the YouTube video will probably be out tomorrow. There's about 20 minutes of YouTube. Let's see. Where's a good place to start? I'm going to listen to it in my ear. A Crown of Candy. I know a lot of you like that. You know what? I'll do the recap on this because it's been a while. So we're going to do the recap. A Crown of Candy. All right, we're going to start right after If He Said, What I Miss. I'm going to start at 09. So, we'll start right there, 09. You could sync up to the subs, What I Miss. It is pouring rain right now, and I expect to hear loud amounts of thunder and lightning. So we're going to go like this. I'm wondering, I forget how we did it with Bloodkeep, to be honest. Well, for now, we'll go like this. We'll have half of his head, just in case. I can't remember how I did it. If I half-headed him, maybe I'll go like this. We'll just have Brennan Lee Mulligan's mouth. But anywho, for now we'll do it like that. We'll see how we go after this. But hello all. I may I may need to go, but I can watch a little while I get ready. No problem. I haven't talked to the dude, but the dude said Sunday was good, but I haven't spoke to the dude since. I don't know if you guys hear that. It is pouring rain and the wind is louder than the rain. The wind is literally louder than the rain. The wind is loud too though. But either way, Ninja, whoever else, Radiator friends, I'm gonna pack a new one. I cleaned out my pipe. It's getting pretty loud out there. I love the rain. I'm one of those people. I think we've talked about this on live stream before. I love the rain when I'm inside. If I have a change of clothes and I'm like near a shower, I hate getting wet. There are so many times I've had jobs where I've had to do construction and it's like rain or shine. So I think it puts a bad feeling in my head where like when I have wet clothes, it makes me think of laborious, vigorous work. Cause I never just like played and danced in the rain kind of thing. But as long as I have a change of clothes and I'm not working, I don't mind the rain. If I'm working, there's nothing worse than working in humid, shitty rain weather, doing like hard laborish things. Like usually I would haul concrete or have to clean up like job sites and stuff, like lumber and stuff. So it was never fun. But like right now, if I was like right now, like we're not doing anything, if we just ran outside and frolicked in the rain, as long as I have a change of clothes, I'm cool. I just hate being in wet clothes. That is also my vitamin water. We won't drink alcohol, but we will hit the radiators. I haven't loaded it up yet. Those of you who have been following along, hey, totally forgot what time it was starting. The dude, I was just saying how it wouldn't be anybody's fault because I posted it. I had it ready to post last night. I'm like, you know what? I'll give everyone a good head start, let them know what the deal is, and I never posted it. I had it all ready to go. And sometimes, even when I do, like sometimes I'll do thumbnails and I'll click it and there's always like a double process where it'll be like, is this the thumbnail you want? And I'll go, yes. And then it'll go, all right, you must confirm this after I already said yes. So sometimes I'll just click it off and I'll forget there's like a double confirmation, so to speak. Being as that happened, I forgot yesterday and I never posted it. So this came out like an hour ago. It told you guys like with like an hour's notice. My nephew loves to play in the rain. The last week has been great for him. Yeah, like I feel like and if it's like relationship oriented, like I had a girlfriend that loved just like going out and sitting. I don't have it anymore, but I used to have a giant trampoline. We got rid of it because no one used it. It started getting rusted up and it was probably more dangerous than it was fun. But I had a girlfriend that would literally come over only like, well, she'd come over besides when it rained. Hear the thunder? It is beating down. You could hear crazy thunder. But she used to like to go lay out on the trampoline when it would downpour. And that was fine with me because I knew we could go right inside and shower. And that was probably even more of a reason to want to go out in the rain because it was my girlfriend. So like for reasons like that, there are clearly, you know, things that go above and beyond the norm. But I associate it with work so much that it puts me in like, do I gotta load trucks in this shit? I remember one time, it never left my mind. My dad scheduled like this insane job and he was injured and I had to do the whole thing myself. And it was like a torrential downpour with thunder and lightning. And I was outside for like 4 hours. And it was it was a gym. It was like a workout gym type place, a workout facility. And I had to move something like 30,000 pounds of weights. So like, not obviously all in one move, but imagine like 50-pound plates that you'd put on or barbells. I had to move the equivalent of 30,000 pounds of plates and dumbbells out of this gym so that they could renovate and then move it back in. And outside was this like staging area where it was like in a pod, like little pods and stuff. So if it rained, they didn't get ruined. And I, for like 4 hours by myself in the rain and thunder and lightning, had to move 30,000 pounds of weights into the pod and then move it back in when they were done. But I mean, I didn't have to do it all in the same day. I had to do out in one day, in one day, but different days. But it was, I remember being soaked to the bone and just like cursing my father for 4 hours straight. And I remember being like, why would you do this? Like, we knew it was going to rain. And he was like, they paid a lot of money. And I happened to be sick. So sometimes you got to do this shit. And I was so angry. These were back in like college days when I didn't have a say. And I just ate shit and died. Anyway, we are going to put it to 9 seconds, everybody. As silly as that might be. 9 seconds. Is it even worth? Well, yeah, because it was an advertisement. So we'll go 9 seconds. We're going to be 9 seconds. Al, what is up? I see Forrest the Runner. The Do JB. Oh, hey, I made it for this one. Forrest, welcome. We're going to give people, let's see, what time is it? It's almost, we'll give like till 1:45 because I posted it extremely late. It is also 3 hours, so they'll have plenty of time to catch up. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes to be exact. Is there anything I need recapping on? Here's what I remember. We are about to engage in some sort of airship ambush. I saw airship ambush. We are on the airship. I remember Effink pushed Percival off of the cliff or the airship. She pushed him off of something to get in the good graces of Marcus, because we have had Percival coming around with us this entire time, and the dude is clearly batshit crazy. I love Effink. I love Marcus. Everyone's great. Lilith, the Spider Lady. We have Maggie, Soakbar, and Leland, who is also the leader of their version of the Nazgul, right? Wait, no. Not the Nazgul. You know what I'm talking about, though. All I know is our airship was there. We had, what was his name? Black Henry? I feel like it's Black Henry and Old Man, something with a P. Old Man Pickery? It might be Old Man Pickery. Something like that. Marcus's crew. We had thoughts that possibly the halflings, or I think we confirmed that the halflings tried to sabotage the airship or take the airship. This is all a lot off the top of my head from what I remember 6 months ago. I really quickly recapped like 3 hours and 30 minutes last night. But let me know if there's anything else. I remember something about rising a million ghosts. Somebody rising a million ghosts. We had eagles coming with a dwarf and an ant. And not an ant, an ent. Like there was a tree person, a dwarf, and others. Oh, and Marcus's brother. The Nazgul. You had it right. Oh, okay, the Nazgul. And Marcus's brother is with the eagles? Am I remembering that correctly? I remember Marcus's brother coming in. I feel like he was with a version of Gimli, an ent, possibly halflings, and they were flying in on eagles. The entire Bloodkeep is after us. I remember Noggin and Froggin. I can't remember their names. What was their names? Something in Fraud. Hogard and Fraud. Noggin and Froggin, I'm going to call them for now. They were mad. We kicked the door down. They went down. They were crying to everybody else. Everybody was storming up to the top, and we are getting on the airship, or at least near it to some extent. He's on the other airship. Okay, so Marcus's brother's on the other airship. They'll do a quick recap as well. So, Ninja said he was here synced up. He's going to be synced up. So, everybody, we're gonna hit the radiators. I'm gonna pack a new one right now. We're gonna hit the radiators, and then we're gonna jump in. And then we're going to do this probably the third week of every month, because I'm leaving the fourth week of August for Dragon Con. So I want to get into like a routine. And being as this is like the third going into the fourth week, I think we're going to do the same thing in July and the same thing in August. And we'll finish this right before I go to Dragon Con. Put it in the books, get ourselves situated with everything else on the channel. And then I'll be gone I'm leaving the 29th. And I'll be back the 7th. So I'm gone for 9 days. But all the content will still come out. The only thing that won't is Critical Role, because I do that every week. I can't get ahead. The only way I would be able to get ahead is if we did, I don't know, when we get closer, we'll figure it out. But maybe we'll do something like we'll do a whole episode in one, and we'll just make that be for that week. And then by the time I get back, I'll be back Wednesday or Thursday. So maybe that week we'll just do, maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe the week I get back, we'll just do one episode in a day kind of thing. I don't even know what episode that would be. But I wouldn't be able to get out the Patreon hour that week, and I wouldn't be able to get out the YouTube video that week. So like I said, maybe what we'll do is we'll do the live stream the week before. We'll just have a week of silence from Critical Role. And then we will... maybe we'll do an episode in a day on a live stream or something like that. We'll figure it out. But we're going to pack this and we're going to jump in. I apologize again if you're jumping in now. I frigged up. I made out the whole post to give everyone like a good day's heads up on this. And I never clicked the final button. And normally I'd notice, because I'll see the videos when I'm like checking YouTube for like algorithm shit or statistical data. But when it's a live stream that I post, you have to go specifically to the live stream part of the channel. And I don't ever go there because I'm never checking statistics on live streams. Like live streams just kind of are what they are. But like Always Sunny, I'm tracking new shows like Gremlins, Always Sunny. I track just to see like what kind of response we're getting. Always Sunny always does pretty good. Always Sunny gets 2,000 or 3,000 people a week. Gremlins wasn't doing as good, but I feel like no one heard of or watched Gremlins. Even though I thought Gremlins was great. Towards the end, there was an episode or two I had some issues with. But all in all, I thought Gremlins was pretty good. But I was getting maybe 1,000 people watching Gremlins. Always Sunny has been out for 2 or 3 days, and it's already up to 2,000. And it's short and sweet, and I've loved it since the beginning of time. So, how many weeks away is that? Dragon Con, are we talking? Dragon Con is April 20. I'm leaving August 29th. So, it's almost 2 months from 4 days from now. 4 days from now, it'll be 2 months. And I've got already a list of everything I got to watch from now till then. And my goal is to try to get like an extra 3 or 4 shows done a week beyond what I normally do, so that by the time August comes, I could have like a chill, like I want to be able to like relax the last week or the week before I go to Dragon Con, get all my affairs in order, businesses, stuff like that, because it isn't just YouTube I got to make sure is straight. I got to make sure the arcade is good. I got to make sure my construction company is good. So I'm trying to get the last week before I go to Dragon Con totally free, besides the live stream, get my businesses in order, and then leave for 9 days. And then I've told you guys this before. I probably will never do this again. I've never left my vicinity, like where I've always lived within like 30 minutes of where I am my entire life. Since I was a baby born in Elizabeth, New Jersey, I have never lived more than 30 minutes from where I was born. In Elizabeth, I'm probably 25 minutes away from there, and I've moved about a dozen times in my life, but I've never moved more than 30 minutes outside of where I was born. And I've never went on vacation for more than 6, maybe 7 days. Definitely no more than 7, but I think like 6 days. is the longest vacation I've ever taken in my life, and I'm almost 42. I'm leaving for 9 days, and I'm flying, which I never do. I usually always drive. So I'm just like all around the spectrum, just doing things out of my comfort zone. So I told my brother, I go, my anxiety is through the roof, just leaving all my businesses, being away from home for 9 days. My parents rely on me for a lot. So my sister and her boyfriend are going to take care of them for like a week and a half. It's just like all of the overlying things just give me so much anxiety. I'm like, it's not worth. Yeah, I'm sure I'll have a great time. It'll be a ton of fun. But I'm like half freaking out. So the week of August 29th. Yeah, I think it's I want to say it's a Tuesday. And I also have off that week and the following week at the arcade. I already set it up with my partner. So I don't have to worry about the arcade. My dad is going to have like, very minimal to do with the construction company, and my sister and her boyfriend can help if need be. They've done it before. And then, like I said, the arcade is good. I'll make sure YouTube's all caught up. So about 2 months from now, and the first week of August, I also have to go down to Wildwood with my parents to make sure everything's good with the house, because I usually do it in the last week of August or early September, get the house all ready to get winterized for the winter. But being as I'm going to be away, I'm doing that in the beginning of August. So there's just a lot of shit going on. It's one of those things where I'm like, I'm sure I'll have fun, but there's so much preparation that it's almost like I don't even want to do it. And my anxiety is just horrible. I have horrible anxiety with flying, with traveling in general, with like just responsibilities, being like, I'm always afraid like I'm going to be gone for a week and everything's going to go wrong, and I'm going to be like, I have to do a month's worth of course correcting now when I get back. Well, shit, that means we are doing episode 79 in one go. Is that a good one? Is episode 79 a good one? Ninja, if you are here, let me know. I packed a fresh one. We're going to smoke and then we'll jump in. I feel like that's enough. We had upwards of 10 people and people are jumping in and out. So we could get going on this. We're going to have 3 hours. I have my vitamin water and we'll smoke and we'll jump in. It's been hell at my job, I'm assuming. The Nazgul, you had it right. It's just in general, the dude. Is it just in general work's been hell? Or you got like some big thing going on? Or just a lot of work? Or is work just hell? I mean, work could just be hell. Right now, to add insult to injury, I'm like doing great this week, getting caught up a lot. My business partner, who is leaving, he left today. I think he left early this morning to go to Florida, I believe, for a gaming convention. It's a gaming convention where he actually sells games because he's a designer and he builds games and stuff like that. That's where we get a lot of the ones in the arcade. So he just left and literally last night goes, oh yeah, by the way, I just fired the new guy. The new guy works Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. Monday, Tuesdays are with me. So normally what I do is I have, and by the new guy, he's been there for a couple months, but normally Monday and Tuesday, I have him run the place and I just come in and out as need be in case of emergency. And then I lock up at the end of the night. He got fired last night. So now I went from having my Monday, Tuesday, Friday guy where I could kind of like drop in and out at will to now I've got to be there pretty much the entire night unless I get someone to cover. So I got somebody already to cover Monday, which is tomorrow, but I still got to like linger around and be available because I'm the only guy here that could do it. And I was like, dude, I understand he's a pain in the ass, but why did you fire him the day you left? Because normally it's easier to juggle when both of us are around. I can't really work in the rain. If it's thundering, I'm holding a long metal stick up in the air and I can't seal patios when raining. So kind of out of work. Gotcha. I knew the dude power washed. I wasn't thinking in correlation to the thunder and lightning. I just thought, I was thinking along the lines of what I was just saying. I thought maybe people quit. Because when someone gets fired or someone quits, my life gets twice as difficult because the reason I have people working for me is so I could do other things. When they get fired or call out, the reason he got fired is 2 Saturdays in a row. He just didn't show up. He works Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. He just didn't show up 2 Saturdays in a row. And his excuse is, sorry, I got drunk and forgot. So basically, the first time we let him slide, it happened again 2 Saturdays in a row. So second Saturday, my business partner was like, dude, we can't just let this guy get away with this. We're going to have to fire him. And half of me was like, can we just wait 1 week? Because I know he always shows up Mondays and Tuesdays. Like, he's always there Monday and Tuesday. I think his problem is he has a girlfriend and he parties hard on the weekend. And that's no excuse. But like, if it's like in my mind, I'm like, I'd rather let him get away with it one more time and have a Monday and Tuesday guy than to have to do it all myself when my partner's gone. But either way, episode 80 is The Folding Halls for anyone curious. 79 is a good episode, but episode 80 is top tier and way better formatted for it. Maybe maybe as we get closer, we'll manipulate the weeks. I'll see how it goes, but maybe we'll manipulate it in a way. Like, maybe we'll do like how I said, because if we're doing Escape from Bloodkeep and we're catching up, maybe we'll finagle it to make it work. But we'll see what happens. Episode 80 is The Folding Halls for anyone curious. I don't see Ninja, but let's hit the radiators. Or you know what? Let's just start. Or wait, thumbs up. We're going to do it like this. Everyone thumbs up. Get ready. Sync up. We're going to 9 seconds, literally, because that's right after the Crown of Candy. We're going to do right after the Crown of Candy advertisement, which wasn't a whole lot. Manipulate the weeks. We're going to manipulate the weeks. Hey, everybody, Ninja is here. All right, we're smoking. Radiators, those who would like. And then we're jumping in. Sync up, 9 seconds. Not too hard to do. I didn't see Colvin yet. I see Al, the dude, Emily Mary. That is a good one. That's a good one. What movie is that from? That's a good one. I don't know if anyone will get that reference. He's like talking about something. He repeats it. And he's like, that's a good one. Such a weird reference, but I'm hoping somebody gets it. I haven't even smoked yet, and I'm acting like a crazy person. If we can, I'd strongly recommend episode 80. Works great for all in one live stream. We're gonna try to make it work, dude. With a 2-month notice, maybe we can finagle it. Radiators. All right. It's almost 2. I posted this at 1:15, so people have been waiting 45 minutes to get in, or 30 or 40, whatever the heck that is. All right. Everyone's thumbs up. I always never know what to do on a Sunday. Sometimes at 1 o'clock, we've gotten like 30 or 40 strong. And sometimes at 1 o'clock, I feel like a lot of people can't make it. So maybe what we'll do is on the next live stream, we'll prepare for July's Escape from Bloodkeep. Maybe we'll get like a good time for everybody. Because I know for me, any time from noon on is fine. I feel like the dude is pretty cool with that as well. We're similar time zones. But I'm totally fine with doing it at night. Now that there's no Barry or Ted Lasso or anything like that on Sunday nights, I'm totally fine with doing it at any point on Sunday. So you guys let me know too. We're going to start this in 5 seconds. But let me know. Is it Jim Carrey? It might be Jim Carrey. Is it? It might be. That's a good one. Maybe. Actually, it sounds like a Jim Carrey thing, but what I'm thinking of isn't. I feel like it might not even be a movie or anything. I will eventually figure it out. But Jim Carrey, I'm sure, does that. It does sound very Jim Carrey-ish. What about 86? Question mark, the dude. If we can, I strongly... I already read that. All right, here we go. Ready, everybody? Radiators. Ignite. 3, 2, 1, go. You have defeated many. Let me turn this up a little. I don't know if I've said this before. I probably have. But the lands of Gorgar, it reminded me of Grogu. And Grogu was after this. Grogu definitely came after this, right? I feel like it did. Olag is the name of the orc. I think he was the orc that was inciting riots on us. Siren comes back. Tavian St. Vincent marks his brother. Oh, so I did forget that part. So did I already forget it? Was it Tavian? Tavian St. Vincent? Tavian St. Vincent, if I'm correct, is now on our ship. He jumped down onto our ship. Boop. Gorgar. It's got, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm afraid to touch anything. Speaking. Oh, John Feathers. I should have mentioned John Feathers. I am quite fond of John Feathers. John Feathers came on the ship. I believe Black Henry was the name. And he was like, he made some, Black Henry was like, I don't know if I like this dude or something like that. And he was like, he said something very negative. I don't want to use words I don't remember. But it was something to the effect of, eat shit or something like that. Bad Henry, Old Pickering. I love that we have an entire map. Lilith looked way bigger than I would have imagined. Soakbar. Leland. They were all chasing us down too, screaming about Declan. I remember Declan. All right, so we have an amazing ship battle map. Clock. I see you guys. I think we're good, right? Clock? Yeah, clock. House rules for how the Siren works. Siren is the airship. Is this a Dwarven? He might have already said this. Is that a Dwarven Forge model? I am obsessed with airships. And I don't think I've ever seen a toy or a statuesque type thing worth buying. There's nothing I've ever seen made airship wise. That's pretty cool. All right. We got advantage, or they do. Different things dealing with airship fighting. Firing the cannons. Broadside. All right, so we could broadside people. Once per round, even a miss does half damage. That's pretty awesome. So we could broadside. That's cool too. We could even get Black Henry or somebody to do it, but we lose modifiers and stuff. That's pretty friggin' awesome. So we could shoot 16d6, but you have to hit a miss is nothing. Oh, that's a lot of amazing. As if I didn't love airships already. We could do as many d6 as we want, up to 30. But we as a ship also take that damage. What is our ship's damage? She just asked. She's a genius. 500 hit points, armor class of 18. Pretty solid, pun intended. I love it. I love it. I love that she asked the question. You guys know me. I want to know what we're dealing with. The second he said we could roll a cap of 30, how much life does our ship have? How much health? 500 hit points. So we could ram, we could fire the front cannon, we could broadside. I feel like the pros far outweigh the cons. There's like a disadvantage thing when we're going past and stuff, but I think the pros far outweigh the cons. And the fact that we are dealing with airships. I don't think so. If remember correctly, to get a lot, they get a lot from Hero Forge and Reaper Mini. Oh, so it wasn't the halflings. I couldn't remember. Average of 90 damage if they ram with full 30d6. Average of 90 damage. If they... All right. Quality. See, I would like almost immediately start ramming shit. But I mean, we gotta make sure we know how far this is going. Like we don't wanna bang our ship up too much. I mean, actually, I wouldn't start ramming shit. I would probably fire. I would be doing broadsides and front cannons and stuff. I would just be having fun with it, whether it's the better route to go or not. It's a mom joke. I still also want to know more about the million ghosts. Someone resurrected or something, a million ghosts at the end of the last episode. We didn't even have an answer. It was just like, there's a million ghosts. Something about that. That's bad. I love that we're seeing just enough to see the battle map. Because, I mean, I can't show the whole thing, or I might be able to, but we're not taking the chance in case. We have healed St. Vincent. I love how we have the little power bar. Marcus's power bar. But yeah, basically, the way the video is cut off, we get to see most of the battle maps. Average of 90. Jeremy, also a favorite. Soak bar, I was looking at things, and soak bar, I think I've mentioned this before, but it has a very awesome look. Giant Jeremy pill. I have many animals and have had many animals throughout my life. I have had to do my share of putting cat pills and stuff into food, making a big round glop that they think is food to get them to swallow. That's a far extreme version of that. Remind me, I'm going to set up this. We're going to talk in the live stream this week. Remind me this week in the live stream. We're going to set this next Bloodkeep episode in like 2-3 weeks in advance. I want to, because a lot of times I get so late to the game that people are like, I had no clue, or they missed the live stream and didn't hear the notes. So remind me like a good 2 weeks in advance. We're going to schedule the next one so people can prepare better. We'll come up with a time that works for everybody. Water slide of spider babies. Incredible. Thank you, sir. Also, when we're done with this tonight, probably be around 4:30, 5 o'clock. I guess it'd be at least 5 o'clock because we got a very late start. because of Jay. Eagles flying. I'm going to watch an Insidious marathon today and tomorrow. If I could watch them all today, I'll do it. I might be able to because they're all under 2 hours. I feel like I'm going to see the fifth one in theaters, and I haven't seen any of them since they released in theaters, and I still haven't seen the last one or two of them. So I was like, might as well have a little marathon. And Indiana Jones comes out the same day. I'm doing a double feature. Indiana Jones 5 and Insidious 5. How weird is that? Same day. The funny thing is, Insidious, all 5 came out within like 12 years. Indiana Jones took 42 years. I think it was 12 years to 42 years or something like that. It's as old as me, Indiana Jones. It came out in 81. I was born in I came out in 81. I came out of my mother in 81. Hamhead. Can't believe I forget Hamhead. I definitely, in the recap last night, definitely saw a lot about Hamhead. I'm gonna do another radiator if anybody would like to join. I don't wanna be rude and not give proper acknowledgement that there will be radiators in about 30 seconds. Look how cool that looks. Love it. So yes, that's your 30-second heads up. Radiators unite. I figured it's a Sunday. I got lots done this weekend, so I could take the rest of the day off, have a little Insidious. I figured we'll get real screwed up this, like, not real screwed up, but you know what I mean. I'll get nice and good in the head, and then after this, I'll just eat my face off and watch Insidious all day long. Radiators. What? I'm getting a thing. Let me turn this down. Is he that loud? I just got a warning that I have audio or video. Oh, it's saying it could be. All right, I got to lower the bar. It's actually saying I actually got to lower this bar. It actually is sending me a notification that I could possibly be infringing on copyright. We're going to go like this. I ain't going to take a chance. It literally just sent me a notification on my screen that you are using copyrighted material. So let's drop this a little more. We're going to really lower this up just for the time being. My bad, guys. Literally, there's a thing that popped up. Heads up, we've detected copyrighted video in your stream. You may be temporarily blocked till you fix this. So let me see if that warning goes away. You're all still there, right? I thought it was because of me talking about radiators. I literally was like, oh my God, are they actually mad that I'm talking about radiators? I wonder if you know what I'm going to do? I don't know. Let's give it like a minute and see. But it's saying you may be temporarily blocked if you don't. Oh, it corrected it. The warning went away now. So the warning. Yeah, we're here. Okay. The warning just went away. So whatever I did corrected it because it was on there for like 5 minutes. I literally thought they were mad because I was talking about smoking. I was using encrypted talk like radiators and stuff. All right, so it went away now. The warning, as soon as it dropped down for like 30 seconds, the warning went away. I'm happy to see they gave me a warning. It literally was flashing on the screen. Heads up, you are current. It didn't say maybe. It said you are currently using copyrighted video or audio and will be temporarily blocked soon. So it actually, I'm so happy to see that. Because I've had not warnings in the past. So we'll have to shrink. I was literally just saying, too, I jinxed it. I was literally just saying how great it was that we could see the entire battle map. But we'll talk about it. You almost just watched her jump into a volcano. I am half paying attention. So she is leaping. So Maggie is jumping from the ship, going 50 miles an hour. Yeah, not the wisest choice. Radiators, everybody. Excellent connection now, it says. Yeah, we don't want to take any chances. It's really good to know, though. I mean, maybe you don't get that warning all the time, but I have gotten immediately shut down before and never got a warning. So at least they were kind enough to give me a warning. Radiators unite. Yeah, we have not had an issue since. So sorry we are showing so little screen, guys. We were getting yelled at. So we already know audio wouldn't work. If video isn't working at a half shot, I mean, we're only showing a quarter of the screen if you account for the text and everything. So clearly, Dimension 20 is way more concerned. 22. What's its name? I want a name for the tree. Oh, Firehammer. We have just knocked a limb off the tree. And it is also weak against fire. I mean, that makes sense, being it's a tree. Beings of Protection. Elven Paparazzi? Is that actually the name? Did she just make that up on the fly? Or is Elven Paparazzi actually the term we use? I'm assuming it would be. I mean, it's not too far-fetched in this tale. Tucking in behind Leland. Yeah, we're all crowding up in the front. Huge melee on the deck. There's a fire in the disco. What's the Electric Six song? Fire in the danger, high voltage. Am I thinking of two different things? Fire in the something. I feel like that's Electric Six. We were talking about Electric Six the other day, weren't we? I was talking about it on some show or some reaction thing. What was it related to? Oh, My Little Pony. My Little Pony had Electric Blue. And I was saying that would be amazing if they're referencing Electric Six. Like, I thought it was Blue Man combined with Electric Six. Effink might be... Soak Bar is probably my favorite looking. I think Amy and Effink are my favorite combination. I think she's phenomenal with the voices and the looks that she gives when she goes in her trance. But she also has a great character. Spiritual guardians like Jester, Unicorn Hamsters, or Cad's Beetles. All right. Eagles flying in. Lilith is so massive looking compared to them. I always forget, like in the end of the last episode, she did kick down the door. Spiritual guardians. Are ours elven paparazzi? Oh, so they could be like, in this case, it's elven paparazzi. I get you. I get you. In my head, I'm like, I just said so many things. I cannot remember what that's referring to. Elven paparazzi. I know I've kind of already asked this. Is that something I could buy from Hero Forge or something? Or I'm guessing Brennan just makes his own stuff. We said, is that how we ended that conversation? I forget. And it whom? I'm turning it up a little. I actually, when I read the heads up thing, I thought, is it possible he's so loud that it's picking up on my mic? But I feel like you guys would immediately know. Web. We're going to use web. Fantastic. That reminds me of Hot Shots Part 2. Fantastic. All right. Grabbing the eagle. It was probably custom made. They have auctions for their old minis, but I think all of theirs were already sold. I would imagine they would probably sell for quite a bit because that's pretty awesome. I want a giant airship model, like a legit, well-made model that I could hang in my room. No. Yeah, that's enough reason. I was never found, so therefore you didn't try hard enough. Tavian, the brother of Marcus St. Vincent. In my head, I was like, "That's horrible." Oh wait, they're all evil bastards. We're at like the table of Disney villains. Iffy. I feel like Marcus Iffy's been shaking those dice up for about 15 hours. 30. All right. So he could. Colvin, what is up? Colvin, did you just get here? If you did, we'll hit the radiators in your honor because I'm looking to get totally screwed up out of my mind while we do this live stream. Pointing. He's still pointing at the helm where Marcus Aurelius is. Marcus St. Vincent's, Tavion. Wasn't there another brother? Am I thinking of the same brother? Wasn't there like another brother or a cousin earlier? Or am I thinking of Tavian? Yes, I did. Colvin, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's hit the radiators. Whoever wants to, hit the radiators. 26 paparazzi damage. We took 26 worth of paparazzi damage. I think he has like 9 brothers. Okay. I felt like I definitely heard about another brother that wasn't Tavian. One of my friends, who I actually haven't seen in a while, I used to see every week at the arcade, is Davian. Spelled the exact same way with a D. Monster. Have you thought of Monster Banks? Have you thought of Monster Banks? Because monsters need banks too. Johnny Feathers. Are you talking about John Feathers? How dare you? Do I look Do I look stupid? Poor John Feathers. He's just trying. He's just trying to fit in. I think he is like. I already read that. Whenever I think, I don't know, maybe because I've met them around the same time, I think of the dude that Travis was in Calamity, and I can't remember his name right now. I always brain fart on this dude's name. I want to say Trent Ickathon, but I know that's totally not right. But I feel like it sounds, I don't know. What the hell is his name? I know one of you will tell me, but I'm mad at myself for not remembering. Ah. It also rained and thundered for like 10 minutes and then completely just stopped. And now it's gross and humid again. Surret. Yes, Surret. Surret. For some reason, whenever I think of it, I think of Trent Ickathon. Trent Surret. I don't know if that's close enough for me to not look completely insane. I feel like they end in T's and they're the same amount of letters. So that gives me enough to not look completely crazy. $17. All right. All right. Attack. Jeremy gets 13 damage. How lovely. And he sounds like Scooby-Doo or something. What the heck did that sound like? It sounded like something. Maybe I'm thinking of the chicken from Muppets. What was Gonzo's chicken's name? I feel like Gonzo had a specific name for the chicken. That's what that sounded like. Beautiful eagle partners. Hey, yeah, I like it. She's clearly being persuasive. All right, rolling at an advantage, using luck. Do we persuade? Oh, shit. That's pretty good. 26. Tavian is going to be persuaded. There's a golden nest situation. Wait 1 second. We got a golden nest situation up here. A full house. I have I keep looking back at Calamity. I feel like I've missed something but unsure what. Is Jeremy based on some Lord of the Ring creature I can't think of, or I don't recall any. It maybe reminds me of a warg. Is it a warg? Not what are those things called? When I picture Jeremy, I picture like a mutilated one of those things they're riding that go off the cliff with Aragon. Aren't those wargs? But that's what I picture. I picture like a horrific mutilated version of one of those things. But Jeremy could be something specific. I don't know. Matthias. All right, so we've got another buddy. Oh my God, Matthias Tirnath. Matthias. So now we have Matthias too. Lilith. It gets very, very. I mean, I like it. We got some crazy specific things going on here. But a Grumpin is close-ish to Ichathan. Not really, LOL, but sort of. Getting used to the new place. I keep looking back at Calamity. Ninja is smoking away. I'll join you in a minute, my friend. Or screw it. Let's just go nuts. I said we're gonna go totally crazy. Radiators, if you got them. Ninja's already on top of it. Four or higher. Three or lower, and he's toast. Let's say 13. I love when they roll on camera. I think it should be a thing. Like part of the interest in watching poker live is seeing the whole cards. I want to see every dice roll. I don't think they're lying. I don't not trust our people. I just like seeing it. I like watching the roll. Cause like sometimes they'll go, oh, look at that. It's crazy. Did you see what just happened? Like a lot of times the dice will do crazy things. And I feel like it'd be beautiful if it did it for every roll ever. Happy Sunday, everybody, by the way. Thank you for joining. We're going to definitely do a better advance notice next time. Feel free to give your input on what works better. It'll always be a Sunday, but feel free to give your input on what time works best for you. Because I could do it any time from noon on, and there's no new shows coming out on Sunday till after Dragon Con is over. So feel free. We'll do it later if later works better for the majority. I like it. I like it. Yes, bitch. John Feathers is getting into his own over here. Yeah, we're like all bottled up at the front here. What is the plan of attack here? I love when the sound effects kick in. Leland is going to jump. Leland is jumping off the... Well, that's what it looks like. Little putty? Does it actually hold that well? That worked pretty well. Leland is being held up by putty. Are we doing Arnold Schwarzenegger from Batman, Mr. Freeze? All right. Mr. Dad, I'm probably not the first to bring it up, but I'd love to see what you think of their mini campaign, The Ravening War. I feel like we have. Mr. Dad, what is up? I definitely think you've been in the comments before, in the chats. Definitely remember that name. I know that has come up. The Ravening War, I mean, as well. Not just your name, The Ravening War. Side emojis are fun. I have like is there a way I can move it? I have like they're like over here. I could do it, but sometimes it blocks the chat. Mr. Tree, did we get a name on the tree? I can't remember, but I don't recall a name on the tree. Oh, is that it, Bulric? I kind of do remember that name now. We have just fried the tree. The poor, poor tree. Dimension 20 game that Mercer... Okay, yes, I do recall that now. That narrowed it down a great deal. Natural 1. Leland, you bastard. Leland is one of my favorites. I dig Leland. I would say... I don't know. Leland, he's probably in the middle. Oh, shit. So no one knows Leland is falling off. All right. Amy is like, is there any way I could somehow have noticed this occurred kind of thing so we could save him? I can't imagine. All right, so Leland is just plummeting to his death right now. Oh, I did see that. Oh, go Ramrara. I saw that in the text, but I didn't hear it pronounced. All right, at least we got somebody. We got somebody noticing something. Is the dwarf. Okay. I was going to say, I saw Balric, and I'm like, I don't think that was the tree. But Balric was somebody earlier. Balric. Was that a sound effect? It sounded like my door was creaking open, and I think it was a sound effect in my ear that sounded so real. I almost feel like wouldn't Leland have like doesn't I mean I don't know why he would, but I don't know why he might not. Maybe Leland could do something to break his fall, or I don't know. Okay, in melee. Oh God, lucky, lucky. Only in melee. That was a close one. That would have been pretty funny though. I would have liked it. Water skiing. All right. We got the dwarf up. The dwarf is up. I planned ahead and I made sure I had a protein shake because I have not had my lunch yet. So that's going to be our first meal of the day is this root beer protein shake. The paparazzi. This is so fun being able to be synced up with everyone. Ninja, I concur. Do you concur? I concur. I don't know if you were here before. I was going to say, I don't know if you were here earlier when we were talking about something else. And now I totally forgot what I was thinking of. But you were here. I'm going to drink this at 3 o'clock. 20 minutes. Because I got to wait. I ate later than I should have last night. I'm still good. But I like to go an extra hour or two if I can. And I like to eat on the dot so I remember. Bloop. I love the old school video game life bar, sound effects and all. I got a protein shake as well, coffee vanilla. That sounds delicious. These were like something new we tried, and I think this is the last one. You guys have seen me drink them before. We got a case of them, and I think that is the last one that we have. So that'll be my first meal of the day. Then when we're done with this, I'm gonna grill. If well, I don't know if I'm gonna grill, but I was gonna grill. I'll just cook inside if I have to. I just prefer I have steaks to reward myself with a long work week. I'm gonna have two giant steaks after this and go watch an Insidious marathon. The first, that's the don't touch me. The first two are in 4K, I think. And the last one is in 4K. The third and the fourth aren't, or the third and the fourth aren't, or something, or the second and the third aren't. It was weird. They remastered some of them apparently, but newer ones haven't come out in 4K. In 10 words or less. I don't like it. Lasagna. I my somebody in my house, I was going to say my dad, but of recent, my sister, somebody always makes meatballs or sausage with pasta on Sunday. Goblin War Zeppelin. Somebody in my house always makes some sort of Italian craziness. So that's what lasagna made me think of. The only thing is, my sister is away. Look at that little Zeppelin. A Goblin War Zeppelin. I feel like I've seen that. I feel like I've seen a mini of a Goblin War Zeppelin. But yeah, I'm wondering, because my sister and her boyfriend are away till like around 5 or 6, they might do dinner themselves and not do it. But my dad would have to probably do it then. There might be food when this is all done, is what I'm thinking. That is badass. Look at that freaking thing. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you just need fire, and she is fire. Go up there, throw your fire hammer at it. Throw your fire. I mean, we don't know if that is the case, though. Boop, boop, boop. I concur. Everyone concurs. All right. The Goblin War Zeppelin. We're getting fired upon. We're also under 2 hours already. Natural 20. Is that like a Caduceus? Is there like a Caduceus thing? Like Caduceus, how Caduceus can nullify a crit? It sounds, yeah, that sounds, I feel like that makes sense, right? He's using personal opinion of F Inc. as a way to grant her the right to do so. It makes sense to me. I buy it. I would believe it. He might, I don't know, what should the ruling on that be? I feel like that is a legitimate argument. All right, Siren takes a shot. She's a grave cleric as well. So we got a Caduceus type. Like, if you think of the two, you don't think of them being similar in any way. I would have never made that connection, but I know that Tal'dorei all the time is nullifying crits. I feel like it had a different name with Caduceus, though. I could be wrong, but I feel like it was different. Fine, yeah. I mean, it's better than what could be. A tree running roots, eagles up top, goblin zeppelin, and Leland is just hanging. Balric will not be hit. My God, he had a ton of cards in his hand. Were those all potions? He looked like he had like a million different potions. I don't know if they were all potions, but there's a lot of things there. We're just beating. We're play. We have made a drum set out of the dwarf, and we even got background music to go with it. Both called Sentinel at Death's Door. Technically, an ally can't be an inanimate object. All right. She's great. Yeah, so that's what I figured. Even though it was in my mind, I'm like, that's a legitimate claim. I don't know the exact wording. And if it doesn't count an inanimate object, then we stretched it a little. But like Brendan said, all right, giant Olag just leaped. Three or higher, or Olag might die. Yes, 16. That would have been so Olag. Pretty funny. Yeah. Leland is hanging from the ship. And because of the armor, you take damage. I mean, that's pretty sweet. Every time somebody even attempts to hit you, or I guess hits you, you suffer damage. He took twice the damage. He took twice as much damage as we. Leland is getting close. You're supposed to. Yeah, he's a crazy bastard. I was wondering the same thing about Maggie's hammer. Is it always on fire? Is it like when she hits, it strikes fire? I thought, like, I mean, she was. I feel like she was on the right track with the Goblin Zeppelin. Wouldn't she, if it is flammable? I mean, I don't know what they're using. Maybe it's just, well, they're airships, so it might not work anyway. Natural 20. Brutal critical. A brutal critical. $7d6 plus 9. 35. Honestly, I thought it would have been higher. In my mind, it sounded like it'd be way more. Oh, all right, 40. We got to roll an extra D6 there. What happened there? Brennan was incorrect. So she got 8 D6. Ooh, that was a good one. So we got 63 total. 63 total. Campfire smell. We got a campfire. Gotta love a brutal critical. When Grog was critting with his great axe, he was rolling like 3 extra D12 at one point. Absolutely insane. 7 D6 total. Okay. I thought she did 7 and then he was like, throw another one or something. A lot of dice. 56. All right. We're down 56. I mean, we're down about a 20%. Yeah, around 405. That's what. All right. It's almost exactly. In my head, I was like, it's about 20% of the ship's damage. Not too shabby. 20% down. In about 5 minutes, I'm going to chug that protein shake because I'm starving. And then we're going to hit the radiators again. So this is your 6-minute warning on Radiators Unite. This line of work, this is what happens when you are a pirate on an airship. Tavian, Titanian. I was like, who is Titanian? Titanian. All right. We're going for Marcus's brother. I feel like we sidelined Marcus's brother for a bit. He was the focus, and then all of a sudden we're fighting trees and dwarves and eagle people. Uh, Not on my ship. Just making sure all the cameras are not eating my soul. Do do do. Feathers? Oh my god. Are we going to lose? I said this before, but then I forgot about that too. We're going to lose John Feathers? We can't lose John Feathers. Getting radiator set, Roger, Roger. I love it. I love it. Communication. We're about 4 minutes out from radiators. I figure the protein shake will wet my whistle because I ran out of beverages. So I also need something to just drink and not dry my throat out. Marcus is up. All right. The brig. All right. I like the question because I didn't know myself. He's going to beat the crap out of him. Basically beat him up within an inch of his life, throw him in the brig, and make him suffer. But he's not going to kill him because they're family. And Vin Diesel taught me about family. John Feathers, we have hardly known him. If we lose John Feathers, I'm going to be upset. A 3 and a 4. He parries it effortlessly. What garbage. All right. It is 3 o'clock. I'm going to drink this and then we're going to smoke. Radiators, get ready after I drink some of this delicious protein shake. I'll do half and half. These are delicious, by the way. Root beer float. I also don't like to chug them because I always feel like something sits on the bottom. And then I'll chug that other half after. All right, let me pack a little. Radiators ready. We are spinning the ship. Spinning the airship. Really makes me want to play Final Fantasy. Old school Final Fantasy. I can't remember. It might be 3, depending on what you call it. I'm pretty sure Airship Sid was 3, possibly. Radiators. I get what Brendan's saying. I get what Brendan's saying. It's like, are you Tokyo Drift sliding like ba 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 ba, or are you like turning to attack? Yeah, there's a difference. If you get Tokyo drifting in the airship, yes, exactly. Tokyo drifting. He said it. Brendan said it too. But I envisioned the same thing. You're like Tokyo drift sliding into a shootout, or you're like turning nicely while preparing for attack. Hard break, Tokyo drifting. Tavian gets one. Leland's off the ship. F-Inc rolled a 2 with no modifier. Jeremy's good. Oh, okay. I honestly thought that was going to be really bad. I thought that was going to be really bad. I thought they were going to get thrown from the ship. That wasn't nearly as bad. So we just fell over. And Jeremy was all right. So that's all we really care about. Ravens Man Sand. He doesn't look over 40. I think he's 43. Viewmaster, are you in between 30 and 40 years old? I am 42 in October. 42 in October. And if I shave, I'm going to shave soon. Because I always had a beard because I had put on weight. And now that I've lost weight, I was like, I should shave and just see how much younger I look under this gray beard. But my beard started going gray like 5 or 6 years ago. I feel like I look 10 years younger if I shave. So I might do it. And it'll grow back quick. It'll grow back quick. I just feel like I'll shave it before the end of the summer. And then grow back enough for Dragon Con where I want that Indiana Jones stubble look. That's the only reason. Because I'm thinking of starting fresh so it grows back in time for Dragon Con. Like a nice scruff look. Not as crazy as this. You could do it, Leland, and 17. Natural 20. Natural 20. I thought Leland was screwed. Leland, look at... Holy shit. Amazing. Quality. All right. Throw him. Cut the chain. Look at Matt's face. Matt is like, I'm being real. Cut that chain. All right. Quality. I love the music. That is the one thing I will give them credit for, having more drama behind those scenes because of the effects. And the natural 20 still was only 22. So he just got it. He had to have gotten a natural 20, basically. Uncanny dodge and slippery as an eel. All right, so Marcus dips to help out. But yes, Ravens Mansand. I am 42. We already went over this. I'm 40, almost 42. Yeah. I've dyed it before. Honestly, it's not about the color or anything. I just want to shave to start fresh, because I gotta get like a nice stubble going. And I mean, I could just trim it and keep doing that, but I kind of am just curious because I haven't shaved completely down to my face since before YouTube. Since the very first video I've ever done, which is like 4.5 years ago, I've always had a beard. So part of me was like, I'm just curious to see my face again. But then it'll grow back in like a week, and then I'll maintain that till Dragon Con. But I have dyed it at one point, like a couple months ago, maybe like around the holidays. It was probably back like a little after Christmas. I had gotten it for Christmas from somebody, and they were like, "Try it," and I did it like once or twice, and it does make my beard look fuller, and I guess make me look younger. But it's more about me just wanting to shave. A cuckoo clock into Tavian's chest. Delicious. Lilith is up. He already died, right? Pretty sure. Gotcha. I didn't remember. It's been forever since I watched this. Because I'm going to say with disadvantage because he was just beak stomped. $23. That is a great roll. I love when they do that. I've said this many times. 23. That is a great roll. Throwing money around. Offering to buy you off. I don't want money. We're in the middle of a war over like freaking light and dark. All right. We're going to allow it because it is just something we would like to see. All right. From weapons. Poor Olag. Olag wants to die in battle, not plummeting to the ground. Great. So this is going to get... I already thought it was pretty intense. The Vingori, 3 of the surviving, coming after Leland. Great. So we have 3 Vingori, if I'm saying that correctly, riding giant bats. I mean, the giant bats probably aren't great either. Maybe they're just traveling devices, but I feel like these giant bats are gonna do some shit. And John Feathers. I'm starting to worry for John Feathers. All right. Oh, rats. Oh, damn. All right. Almost half, or maybe half. One level of exhaustion. Spirit Guardians. Spirit Guardians. 21 necrotic damage on those two dudes just for being there. Gives me meatloaf cover vibes. Bats. Oh, I get it. Yeah, bat out of hell. I definitely see that. They are those old school looking bats. The first thing I thought when I looked at them, I was like, that's like that old school bat look. A lot of the times now they're like chubby and more furry, which is fine. But I feel like that's like the old meatloaf bat out of hell type. I get you. I feel it. Soak bar and a constitution saving throw. And that didn't sound good. 8. Level of exhaustion for soak bar. Marcus evades. All right, they missed too. That was quick. Quick skip to the next one. So Leland is swinging around. I would like to say there 100% is a chance. All right, so you need a good roll. All right. Just to catch the ship. 15. 15 or better? 15 or better? Or 14 or higher? Okay. No. So now he can lash out the chain. All right, Box of Doom again. So he's got to get higher. All right, with advantage. 8. Oh, all right. Plus 10. Okay, that was good. I was going to say that's not good at all. Plus 10 definitely makes it good. All right, so he is now hooked to the Zeppelin. Bonus action that. Definitely bonus action that. Okay, movement. Movement. Yeah, I would definitely use movement. I didn't think that was an option. Definite movement to get up on this Zeppelin. 10 exactly. We're in the Zeppelin. Beautifully done. I love it. I mean, we might get banged up a little, but yeah. Oh. All right. Bad Henry continues to stare at the ship, so broadside. Rawhide. That's what I thought it was. Who would like to smoke? Because I'm ready. I'm just going to. Poor Bad Henry. Old Pickering. Nat 1 for Old Pickering. His hand blows up. Old Pickering shot off and blew his own hand up. Radiators on that one. Poor Old Pickering. The dwarf is up. Effing, I haven't seen Effing's life in a while. Here we go. We're going to say it. 20 damage. She isn't even half. I mean, we're taking damage though, and there's a lot of things after us. We still have we've not seen the halflings, right? I mean, I know that we were on the trail, so to speak, but I mean, there's still a bit. I mean, we at least have 2 more episodes after this, so there's a lot more left. All of our spirit guardians have gone. All right. God, and that thing has a hell of a front on it. I don't know if that matters with the damage factor, but that thing has like a spear front on the War Zeppelin. Because they have the Mangler on the front. All right. He just answered my question. 25d6. I'm literally looking at that thing and I'm like, there's got to be more damage done than your average ship. 25d6. Here we go. Here we go. What's our guess on... My God, 25d6. And that isn't as bad as I thought. Honestly, I was thinking like this could be really bad. 84. I think dude said before 90 was the average. 90, so they're a little under the average. But I was thinking this could be like 100 easy. They also have a much smaller ship. I feel like their Zeppelin would have like look how much smaller their Zeppelin is. I would imagine their Zeppelin has a lot less hit points. Like the siren is massive. What? The one problem with fighting goblins is in the Bloodkeep, one might have a bomb in them. That's amazing. Goblins might have bombs in them. Average for 25. Oh, it's 75. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. You did say that it was the full 30. So they did get above the average. Look at that. In my head, I'm like, I feel like I'm wrong in some reason for that. 30. I forgot 30 D6 max. Poor Soak Bar. He's bad again. Soak Bar can't get anything. All right, roll the second axe. Does he? He just wants to hit something so bad and he can't get anything. 27. Ensnaring strike. Bomb goblins just sounds cool. Wouldn't we use them? I freaking love them. I think that's. I have so many questions though. What is it like? Some randomly have bombs, like they were made that way, or were they put in them by their own people or something? Why are there bombs in some of them? I mean, I love it, but I want answers. It's 30d6 for the Siren because of its size, even though the Zeppelin is much smaller. I'm assuming they could get up to 25 because of the Mangler. Ah, gotcha. All right. And Tavian, I believe, he is getting low. Tavian on the verge of death, and we are ripping into him. Olag. He's just hanging on the chain now. And we even hear it. We have sound effects like Olag is hanging. Just hanging around. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Olag swings himself over to the other side of the ship and up and around and on. And goes for Jeremy. I wasn't even thinking Olag would be able to get on the ship. And he just did like a giant acrobatic maneuver. Jeremy's down. Oh, no. I didn't realize we had multi-tiered life bars. I was thinking Jeremy just dropped dead. I like that we have multi-tiered life bars. I just didn't realize. I thought we were about to die. I'm like, why are we even continuing the beating of Jeremy? We're approaching the final hour. I think 140 is the hour point. So we're almost halfway through. Well, we're more than halfway through. Yellow is temperature HP. I'd hate to think we strap an explosive keg to their backs. Yeah, like that. Like maybe you just ripped, like did a surgical implant, or are they just born with bombs? That's what I was thinking. What if the more crazy ones were just chemically imbalanced? So more of a reaction, more the explosion. But that's my theory. I dig it, Colvin. See, I get crazy into the thoughts of what it is. It's probably not even relevant. It is just what it is. Sometimes I go way too deep, but I also love it. Temporary. Yellow is temporary hit points. I literally thought it was temperature. My bad. 11 plus 2, 13. Music is kicked in. I like it. We also have not got a heads up warning sense. So Dimension 20 requires a lot less showing. Old Pickering still blew his hand off. Old Pickering. Did he actually lose? Did he actually lose his hand? Or as he blew his hand up and is like, he just hurts? Like, I'm assuming when you say blow your hand up, you are missing a finger or two, maybe the whole thing. Shame on me. Oh shit. What the hell? Hobart and Fraud are coming in through. How are they mad? Yeah, they're pretty mad. You're gonna ask them a question? We're gonna ask. They're really angry at you. Can I ask them if they've seen a halfling? Not to mention they seem pretty dumb. So, I mean, it's worth a shot, I guess. Worth a try. Hobart. Hobart and Fraud. It's like Hans and Franz, or what did I say in the beginning? Hogart and Fraud, I think I said. I gotta stop saying it because I'm gonna start confusing myself. I said too many weird names. Lava? What is it? The Gog Moth Lava Mog? Is that actually what it is? Should I lay down? Should I lay on the ground while I bamf in this giant thing? It does. It does. All right, Leland is affected. All right. 21. So Leland is good. So we were banking on the fact that Leland would be all right there. I mean, and we are also evil people, so. All right. I think. Oh, God. All right. She's at 103. All right. I mean, I think it's worth it. 17's a bit of a hit, opportunity of attack, but now, I mean, it's probably worth getting everybody. Oh, she got them all. I was like, like, this is my favorite part. When Amy, she hits all three. All right. The Vengori is out. Pretty amazing. That was pretty cool. I like that. Hobbit and Fraud. Are they going to start bashing the ship? They're just going to break the airship. I love it. Great. I was thinking possibly, but I was like, I don't know. Hobbit and Fraud are too dumb to assume. But then, I mean, they've got their guy up here now. Olog instructing too many Dos Equis. Temporary. Maybe some nitroglycerin for blood. I'd hate to think we strap an explosive. That nitroglycerin for blood. All right. We're gonna start hammering in. We're gonna be probably around half. 26. Oof. We're a little below half. All right, now we are in a bit of trouble. They're literally trying to take down the airship. Olag did an amazing acrobatic maneuver just to get on the ship and beat it to pieces, or instruct it at least. All right, Marcus is talking his way out. I can't believe the talk. I mean, I love it if it works. I'll love it if it works. Persuasion with disadvantage. He's trying to get them to stop. I get why. I get like the reference. All right. 22 with we just destroyed one. All right. Nat 20. Nat Hamhead. Hamhead is behind you. Did he palm him? Did he palm Hamhead's head? All right. We talked about Hamhead in the beginning, but I wasn't thinking much about Hamhead at this point. Final hour has begun. The final hour has begun. Hamhead Galfast. I was gonna say, we just destroyed a tree. Hey, I like the attack of defense. She's holding strong with the freak tree. I like it. I didn't lie. I killed a freak tree. That's it. We're going to get very close to this coming out of the sky. At what point does it not fly? I feel like even if we're not at 0 damage, we're going to have a hell of a time. We're going to be losing places to stand. Are we going to like lose positioning? Like, what if the floors and everything's on fire and we're firing into the ground? Let me know when it's Pickering's turn. Oh, shit. Sparta. This is bad. Epic last words of Bad Henry. So Tavian, who is almost dead. Tavian is all banged up. Kills Bad Henry. Effing second time. Jeremy N. Jeremy is down, prone on the deck. Jeremy's up. Well, Jeremy's turn. He's not up. He's down. Hamhead is inside the palm of Marcus. Punter. Jeremy should. Tavian is gonna die. I mean, I don't care about Tavian, but I feel like Marcus was trying his best to not have that be the outcome. It looks like Tavian is going to die. Yeah, I forget the dude's name in real life, but Soakbar is rolling horribly. Definitely the worst rolls of the group. Obviously, it's not intentional, but he's got to be getting the worst rolls of the group. You hear that cracking bones of the Spider Queen? All right. I like it. Kill the fire. All right. We're snuffing out the fire. Oh, so it might pull us down, or we'll take more damage. All right. So it's either going to pull us down or do more damage to us. But either way, I like the angle. I like what we're doing. That was interesting. Yeah. All right. Eight or higher. Oh, okay. I was going to say, that's got to be incorrect. 8 or higher, it falls. That's way too good. Way higher. Well, way higher than it needed to be. Yeah, Leland is just getting thrown around by everybody, basically. Nobody cares about poor Leland. So Vengori are dipping all over. All right, and stabs him in the back. Ragdoll effect is active. How you feeling, Colvin? You still good on the Dos Equis? You make me want a cold beer. I had to take a week of goodness after Wildwood. Wildwood, I cheated like every day there. But Thursday, Indiana Jones and Insidious, that's going to be my cold beer night. I'll have like two at dinner and then go watch a double feature. I'm looking forward to my cold beer. Back to Leland. Go through the hole. Yeah. Yeah, do that. I was going to say we've already established the Mangler made a big enough hole. So now he's in the room. Now Leland is in the room. That was a question of mine. Hobart and Fraud, I was thinking, are very tall, and we're just like all chilling in this underground ship room. So it's very tight in here. We're in very tight quarters. Oh no, alcohol. That was a face at the end. Oh, my bad. I misread it. My bad. My dose, I mean, pairs, duos. Someone closed the door on the sun. We are stacked in this bottom room. We're dealing with Hamhead over here still. The grapple of Marcus is over. All right, I will allow it. I will allow it. So we're going to do a sleight of hand attack of opportunity. All right, roll with advantage, attack of opportunity. Trying to sleight of hand the crown. Armor class is just 20. That's pretty high. That would have been pretty awesome. Oh, I'm going to attempt to grapple her. Look at this. All right, we're all getting attempts of opportunity because she is just booking. And Leland is very angry at everybody, or should be. All right. Leland has Hamhead. I think a 19. I think a 19 ties. 19 ties, which does it. That's what the roll had to be before. When he actually did roll the nat 20. Maggie's trying to get. Hey, I don't blame her. Maggie's trying to get an attack of opportunity as well. We'll all get attack of opportunities and beat the crap out of Hamhead on the way out. Yeah, the halflings. We're gonna pack for radiators, everybody. Packing for radiators. Packing for radiators. Pickering. Marcus said, "Let me know when Pickering's up," or was that the last round? The other one? Oh God, is he gonna blow up his other hand? Pickering. Pickering should just stop. Everyone's good. Packing. Ninja's good. Stop shooting, Pickering. Exactly. Stop it. Radiators. And then we got about 45 minutes left, right? Something like that, give or take. I like it. I like it. I'm a fan. Effing. Effing's got to be dipping below half. I want to see the bar. I still can't see. Oh, it just broke the barrier. I love it. It just did enough between the clock and her life bar where I could see space. So she's getting there. She's getting about to a third. And the siren is definitely lower than half. Like pretty close to a quarter. Disadvantage. Ah. All right. Quality. I think it's hilarious that Hobbart and Fraud whole thing on this thing, like the whole reason they're there is to break our ship. Yeah, John Feathers and Meth. I've been rolling for them. I love it. All of them have a slight chance of having a bomb. What are the actual chances? Do we have a percentage on what the actual chances of them having a bomb are? Because I'm thinking like 1 out of 4, 1 out of 10, 1 out of 100. Like, what are we talking? And does Brennan already know if any of them do have bombs in them? Like, I feel like that's knowledge he would have immediately. Soap bar is very solid. Jeremy's not too bad. 71. Effink was around 105 last I remember. Are you not able to see? I thought it was just blocked off for us. 5%. Oh, is it there? Did I miss it? If he rolls a nat 1 for it. Got it. Yeah, worst roller of the game. You smell halfling in the Zeppelin. Zeppelin? Did I say Zeppelin? There are halflings around. We got halflings. We got halflings. I like that. Oh my god. Fuck them. Oh god. Soak Bar is going on a mad dash. All right. Oh, I thought that would have been good. This is up. 12 or higher. 12 or higher. That's very doable. Okay, I was getting worried. 14 and we were due. All right, so now Soak Bar, who kind of was just like laying low with Jeremy. Get her. Yeah, get her. Take a coordinated attack. Let's do it. Might as well kill Tavian while we're at it. Tavian. Oh, I think. Oh, 17 hits. I knew 18 did. I honestly didn't think 17 would. I knew 18 did before. So here it could hurt Tavian badly. Is he going to kill Tavian? Tavian is down. So Marcus was attempting to not have him die. Tavian got eaten by ass. Jeremy, the creepy John Carpenter-ish monster. That's a problem too. Yeah, somebody's... The intelligence of his butt. I don't think the intelligence of his butt is going to be better. I mean, we're clearly joking, but for the love of God. -4. So we need a 19 or higher. -4. We need like a 19. Oh my God. That's not enough. 14. That's not enough, right? It was one short. We needed a 15. He got a 14. I mean, we needed a 19 or a 20 like Matt did before. So it wasn't likely, but he missed by 1. Yeah, soak bars on the Zeppelin. We're running back and forth from Zeppelin to Airship. Lilith still riding high. Jeremy has to roll, so Lilith's good. I mean, that was an 18. She rolled pretty high. Jeremy gets a nat 20. Jeremy gets a nat 20. Jeremy's doing pretty awesome. Just murdered Tavian and has become the new captain of the Siren. Oh my god. Jeremy is actually singing songs. A lovely shanty. Colvin is out. I shall be right back. In case I'm not back in time, I shall see you later. We should be here for another 45 minutes or so. Yeah, he's hiding on the... Oh, 16. I for a second, I thought he said 60. I was like, holy shite. So everyone is at or around half. Some a little worse. Olag is all about dying. Olag just like wants to die in battle. Is everybody hammering into the ship trying to kill everything? Yes, very much. All right. You got to beat an 18. All right. So we did. Look at that. I love it. Maggie just counter strength them. She counter strength Hobart and Fraud. I like it. What is the... I've never experienced levels of exhaustion in game beyond, like, I've seen people get points of exhaustion, but I don't know enough about it or experienced enough about it to understand how badly that would affect you. Except maybe with Grog, was that similar? All right. Soakbar got the crown, and then he fell over. Oh, God. That's moving way quicker. I mean, I guess that makes sense, though. I really dig that, like, the thought process there, and that it actually worked is great. Uh, Directly over the scary volcano. Third level and higher are bad. Yeah, Jeremy is also piloting the ship. Bulric. Bullwink. Bulric is Bullwink. All right. Misty stepping 30 feet, but Butthole is there. All right. We're taking over the ship from Jeremy. I could understand thinking Jeremy riding the ship is not a great idea. He took 9 damage. It wasn't a lot. Soakbar took like 9 damage sprinting through the goblins. It was well worth it. I got worried for a second, but it was well worth it. Disadvantage on ability checks, speed halved, disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, hit point maximum halved to 5. Oh, 5. Oh. Hit point max halved. Reduced, speed reduced. Oh my god, so a lot of stuff. A lot of bad stuff. Delicious. Jeremy is so bizarre. So Jeremy is floating around in the sky. How bizarre. We got a giant floating Jeremy parachute. Third level, blah, blah, blah. There it is. There it is. Fraud is still bashing into the siren. I mean, the siren, it's probably got about 100. Ooh, we're still dipping. It looks like it's got about 100, 150. Probably about 150. We're just we're just chipping away though. It's like 75 to 100 every time there's an attack. Pretty much 6 or 7 rounds. I mean, it's got to go quite a bit, but Marcus. Sparta kick. There we go. We're going to Sparta kick him off of our ship. Can't stay, just dropping in to say hi. I don't know what I'm reading. Can't stay, just dropping by to leave a like. You'll have fun. Clever name I made. What is up? So Marcus tried to Sparta kick him off. So now Marcus is going to get tossed from his own ship. Tavian is dead. Jeremy's gone. So now Jeremy isn't even assisting us. Duncan or what? Darrell? What did she say? All right, charming it, or at least attempting to charm. So Olag is unaffected. It's a her. All right, charm person. Throw her off. All right, Lilith is done. Nothing too exciting, but I mean, she charmed them. I guess that's good enough for now. I like the idea of soak bar. Throw her off. Whip her. Leland is in a basement filled with goblins. $15. All right, Old Pickering. I gotta give the dude credit. Old Pickering is like he goes. He tries. He tries. You can't fault him. We're in darkness still, so no one will know. Chill Touch Awesome. That's what it's actually called. Chill Touch Awesome. All right. We're getting out of this room. There is so much going on in the air. We have like an entire war going on up over here. The ship, which is the largest part, our airship, the Siren, has the least going on now. Everything's going on in the middle of the sky over a blowing up, dropping to the ground Zeppelin. All right, Olag and Leland. What did she get it out? What is she doing? So she. All right, so Hamhead is out. Galfast. Everything's turning up soak bar. They were playing such epic music when Galfast jumped off the side. I was like, I thought something horrible was going to happen, like someone was going to die. But she dipped. Careful, it might be a bomb. We're going to roll to see. All right, so it's based 5% chance. That's what the dude said. Natural one. Natural one, there's a bomb. So it's not. It's. I mean, yeah. That's reasonable. That's very reasonable. I feel like. I actually was like, it could be like what, one in every 10%. I mean, I was thinking that would be understandable, but I like the natural one. Radiators, everybody, radiators. Oleg. Is it Oleg or Olag? I'm saying, oh, it's Oleg. My bad. I kept saying Olag. We're down to about 22 minutes. I'm guessing we're gonna get out of the sky, but I don't know. The episode was called The Airship Ambush, and I honestly thought we get it for maybe half the episode. The entire episode, we've been in an airship war. Pretty awesome. Potion of gaseous form. That is amazing. Awesome. Oh, I was gonna say, are we gonna have a problem with the crown? Awesome. So we get a potion that gasses us back up to the airship. Everything else plummeting. So they're all very likely dead. They didn't fall in yet, as far as I remember just hearing. But Fraud is still on our ship. No, it's Olag. They just mispronounced it there. Oh, okay. I was right. The darkness is working beautifully. Attack of opportunity. I feel like we're going to finally take care of Olag. And the Zeppelin's down. I feel like we've got to land or crash or something. I mean, we're still in decent enough shape to land. Olag gets one hit. 16. Lilith is getting chipped away. She's down to almost a quarter. Lilith is probably one of the lower ones of us. 43. Lilith is one of the lowest, if not the lowest. "14 succeeds." I didn't think that was good. I forgot how much fun it was. Fun this was. Oh yeah, Ninja got to spend a whole day synced up. We've been defying the odds, and honestly, Maggie has done some crazy high rolls of recent. Now that could be meaning that we're due some bad luck, but I like to be positive. Marcus. Same exact one. All right. Effing was taken over for Jeremy. Jeremy is now floating in the sky because of words. The ship? Oh. Sanctuary on the ship. And I like how she did it so like what? That because he was saying that to her it would be like a friend because of her being very materialistic. Sanctuary. She's like, do you know? Of course, I know. I am Brennan Mulligan. All right. 4d10. 25 fire damage right to his face. Blasted in the face. All right, back down. We're back down in the bottom shelf of darkness. He's gas now, yeah. But how long does it take gas to rise in this world? Like 1 turn, 2 turns? I mean, I wouldn't know in my own world how long it would take something like that to work. Fraud is the only one. Well, there's a couple goblins. 28. Oh, we're down. We got to be near 100. I think he said 140. We got to be close to around 100 for the ship. Marcus is up. We're gonna Tokyo drift flip our car our airship now. Is that how it would work in a ship? Could you go like I don't know, I've never been in an airship and then jerk it. I don't know how that works in a ship, but I like what he's thinking. So we're gonna go turn and then try to flip or at least tilt the ship. I dig it. Let's try. All right. So he's screaming that out to her so she'll know to do it. Maggie saved, yeah, that Maggie already saved him. He failed the first one. Another Sparta, not Sparta. Well, is it Spartacus too? I've never seen Spartacus. Kicking fraud off the ship. My God. So fraud is out. Uh, all right. So fraud is out. So that leaves a couple people. I can't remember how many are left in that basement area. The door. We got Bulric. Yeah. Olag, Bulric, and one goblin. Okay, there we go. We just got to count. I was like, I feel like I still see a goblin over there. So we got one goblin, Bulric. I am Spartacus. I've never seen the movie Spartacus. Was she stuck in there? I don't know. Oh, maybe they puttied her. Yeah, he's pulling off the putty, I think. I was like, she was like really stuck. I like it. Spider climbing to the side of the ship, pure horror. A giant spider queen riding the side of an airship. All right, we're Lilith is pulling out random stuff with her web. Oh my God, we got old Pickering out. All right, well, we got old Pickering. That's something worth nothing except greatness. Old Pickering is amazing. Old Pickering, if anything, is loyal. He might not be great with guns or a lot of things. Leland up. We're under 10 minutes. There's about 8 minutes left, so I'm expecting something to end this all, like with the airship. Oh, look at this. I love it. Oh, well, that's not the most horrifying thing ever. Just let us kill you already. Yeah. All right, Olag. Uh-oh, are we going to miss? We're missing. Without the breastplate. Nope. It would have been great if we were able to succeed, but nope. Olag wants to die. Like, Olag really is just done. All right. Olag is literally begging to end his life. Olag is some crazy son of a bitch. Ratiators. Ratiators. Everybody. Oh, God. I thought, how could it not work? And it didn't work. Leland is way. Well, he just got like a third knocked out in one hit. But he is definitely way healthier than I thought. But then again, he's just been floating around in the sky on chains and stuff. Drop in the darkness. No 1 through 4. And it's a 15. No 1 through 4. And this has got to be closing in on the final 5. The dog. The Oh, great. I was like, something bad. They're about to explode the entire ship. Talking about the dark. Yeah, he dropped it on purpose. Did I say, I think I knew that. I know I knew that. I might have said something off topic. 20. A nat 20. Oh my God, that would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. If it was actually a nat 1 on top of it, that would have been freaking great. Natural 20. No, you're good, dude. In my head I was like, did I say it wrong? But then I was like redoing it in my head. But no, I think I sarcastically said something about it, which might have sounded not sarcastic because we've smoked so much. I'm guessing this airship's about to explode. Is it going to explode and we're going to end it? I feel like something really bad. The siren, I mean, the siren's only got about 100 hit points. I'm guessing like 105, give or take, around what Effing has. She has had advantage multiple times, and every time rolls the same. You're a cloud of gas. We're still all right. Oh, to them. Oh, to... Half because you're a tiefling. That's pretty nice. The ship might be out. The ship is still up. Thank God my math was off. I didn't remember what it was. I was just ballparking. But the ship has about very little left. He might have just said it. The goblin is dead. The siren is maybe not even 5% left. I don't know how much worse this could be. Colvin, you made it back. All right, Olog could take it out right here. Olog could take us all out. He hits. I don't think that's enough. Is that enough? At 17. At 17. Another attack. This could do it. Oh my God, if he takes that... It's probably over 17. Box of Doom, what do we got? 2d6 plus 4. John Feathers, we're still low. 12. Uh-oh. All right. Siren down. Siren out. And rips the ship. All right. Very great visual and sound effects. All right, so everybody has been tossed and the ship is in half. We are in pieces. We're going to end it here. Good place to end it. I figured something, I didn't think that. I honestly didn't think it'd be that. Does it end right there? I don't want to see next week. Yeah, we don't want to see next week. Don't want spoilers. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. So, awesome. Great place to end it. I had to assume, since it said Airship Ambush, that they were going to like start and end it in one episode. Otherwise, I mean, it depends on what the next episode's called. I didn't even say, what is the next one called? Because it could be something else continuing that, but obviously it's not at this point. What do we got? What's episode 5? Bloodlines and Lifelines. Escape from Bloodkeep. Bloodlines and Lifelines is going to be the next one. Like I said, we will Plan this better next time. We're going to definitely do it on a Sunday, but football doesn't start till September, and I have no new shows starting except Justified and something else, and neither of them are on Sundays. Sundays are difficult because of football season and because usually there's like an HBO show throughout half of the year when football's usually on or when it's off towards the end of that and everything. But there's a good chunk of time where we have Sundays. So we're going to be doing the next 2 episodes of this. Only one. Oh, it is a much shorter one. Much shorter one. But then the last one is a long, long one, right? Something like that. Let's see. Well, that's not it at all. Bloodlines. I'm trying to see where. Is this the last one? Where are you? I think the other one isn't. One of them is longer. I feel like the last one might be 3 hours, right? Something like that. Either way, yeah, the next one is 2 hours long. But I figured it'd have to end. I feel like we went into 20 different topics. But Sunday we're gonna do this. You guys, 3 hours is the final one. Okay, so 3 hours for the long. That was the longest because this was like 2 hours and 40 minutes. But if you guys already haven't said it, on the live stream on Friday, there's many more of us. Many more, that's proper English. We'll discuss when to do it. And then I'll put up something like at least a week or 2 in advance. I was going to put this one out last night or the day before, and I had it all set up, and I never clicked the thing until this morning. So we got like a 1 hour notice to do this. But I like the direction it's went in. I said it many times. I love airships. This entire episode took place on an airship. And we dealt with Olag. Well, we're dealing with him, I guess. But everyone is now plummeting to the ground. We're all very banged up. The Siren is now out of commission. We're all banged up. Tavian died, which was Marcus's brother. I feel like he should have been a little more upset, but I guess based on their past and their history, everything... I mean, hey, he tried to save him. He did the best he could, Marcus, and it didn't work out. But... I think I'm going to go eat, everybody. It's almost 5 o'clock, 4:45. Tealbird, I see you just made it. Tealbird, did you just get in here? I think we're going to sign off. I have not eaten yet. This is all I've had all day. I've had vitamin water and a protein shake. So I'm going to go eat. But in the live stream Friday, we will discuss this. The YouTube video will come out tomorrow. Patreon, the video dropped today, this morning, I believe. So Patreon video if you want. Campaign 2, episode 70's continuation. And then tomorrow will be YouTube, about 20 or 30 minutes of that. And then live stream Friday, we'll talk about this. We're going to do it on a Sunday, like I said, sometime in July. And then sometime in April, we'll finish it up in one episode at the end. Is it over? It is over, Tealbird. We just finished. I will shout everybody out, and then we will take care till Friday. Colvin, the Dude JB, Tealbird, Ninja Master, Vero G, Emily, Mary, Amelia, I think I saw as well. I saw Al. I saw Ninja Master. I believe I said Ninja Master, obviously. Ravens, Mansand. Yeah, Amelia's in there too. Emily, Mary. The Dude JB. Did I say the Dude JB, my moderator? I hope I mentioned the dude. But the dude is the reason we are doing this. Because the dude requested we start and finish this. And obviously, we have 2 left. We have 2 episodes left. 2 hours, 3 hours. So we'll have one short one and one long one. 5 hours left. I'm curious to see what happens. They're all getting really banged up. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these characters do not make it. But besides that, you all have a great rest of the weekend. And is it Friday yet? Is it?